If you've ever tried to delegate and felt like by the time you explained everything, it took longer than you actually doing the work, you know how frustrating that is. And that's where so many designers get stuck. Delegation feels slow, clunky, and like it creates more work instead of less. But my team and I have created a briefing process that fixes all of that. In under 30 minutes, you can hand things off in a way that feels clear, organized, and efficient. Your team knows exactly what to do, your clients feel confident, and you get to get out of this project babysitting mode. In this video, I will walk you through how to structure your briefs, why it works, and how you can do that in under 30 minutes. Okay, so briefing usually drags on for a few reasons. You're not clear on the outcome, your info is scattered everywhere, or you don't have a repeatable way of doing it. That combination makes every handoff feel like you're reinventing the wheel. What we found at KVM is that most designers do have the knowledge. It's just locked in their head or scattered across emails, notes, and screenshots. The problem isn't that they don't know how to delegate. The problem is that the information isn't structured in a way that's easy to hand off. Okay, let's get into the foundation. The real shortcut to faster briefing isn't about typing faster or cramming details into an email. It's about having the foundation in place. You need a clear process so you know what steps matter and an organized system for that information so you can pull what you need very fast. And here's what I tell designers. If you just spend 5 to 10 minutes, and that goes for me as well, I do that with everything that I'm working on. Every couple of days, I spend 5 to 10 minutes dropping photos in the right folder, dropping information and testimonial in the right folders, saving notes where they belong, keeping files tidy. And you're going to thank me later because when I have to do that a month after, it's chaos. So when it's time to brief, you know where the information is. You don't need to scroll 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on your phone to find the right photo that you want to send that you took on site a month ago. It's easy to find, it's categorized, it's in a folder, and you know exactly where to find it. But here's the big mindset flip that most designers miss. Spending 30 to 45 minutes putting a huge brief together isn't wasted time. It's what's saving you from doing a 15 to 20 to 30 hour project all by yourself. The thought, I might as well do it myself, is what is keeping you stuck. Briefing your team is what is freeing you. And here's another piece that most designers forget. The time that you spend briefing, reviewing, managing should be baked into your proposal. Too many designers leave that out, which is why they end up working without being paid. And I actually got on a call with a client a few months ago, and this is exactly what she told me. I don't think, I always feel bad about charging clients for all the admin that I do on their projects or the time that I spent briefing my team or sending emails to contractors or suppliers. These are not non-billable hours. They should be part of your proposal and you should be paid for it if you want to be profitable. And this is exactly what we work on with our clients at KVM. We help you streamline your processes. We help you create proposals that make sense with delegation baked in so you finish the project like being profitable. And another big thing is we make sure that your scopes are clear and that doesn't leave any room for scope creep down the line. And we also give you tools to scale. So for example, one of the latest tools that I put together is an AI power tool that allows you to brain dump all the information for a project, and it helps you create a brief in just a few minutes. So it saves you tons of time having to write a brief to our team. It removes the stress of you thinking that you're wasting so much time, and it's making sure that the brief it's structured so the information is clear, and we also spend less time on our side trying to figure out what it is that you need. So again, if you're interested to hear more about how we work with our clients, you can download our roadmap guide in the description below or directly book a call with me and just have a chat and discuss how our team can be the next step in your business. Okay, now let's talk about the briefing framework in action. When it comes to the actual brief, I like to keep it simple. There are just about 5 things that your team needs to know to get on with the work. Number 1, the outcome. What is being delivered? Number 2, the context. Why does it matter for the big project? Number 3, the assets. Very important. The files, photos, references, links, all in one place. Then we're talking about the timeline. When is it due? Plus any milestones if it's a big project. And the last one, what does success look like for you? Make sure you share with your team what the deliverables should look like, what your expectations are for this project, so there's no guesswork on quality. And that's it. You don't need to overcomplicate it, but you do need to be clear. So for the little story, one of my clients came to me feeling really stressed about delegation. She was worried she would forget important details or that her team wouldn't deliver the quality that she was expecting. Her process was messy, her notes were scattered, and just the thought of briefing was really overwhelming. So we worked with her to first streamline her process and give her that structure that she needed to feel a little bit more confident. And once she started using our briefing tool, it felt so much easier because she didn't have to remember everything. She was working with a tool that was reminding her of the important information that she needed to share with the team. All of that paired with our project management internally meant that she could finally step back and more importantly, step into her CEO role and not worry so much about everything else because it was all taken care of. And what did it mean in terms of results for her? The handoff get faster. They can do that in under 30 minutes and just move on. Their team delivers at a higher level because expectations are clear and there's less back and forth that is always cutting them in their workflow. The clients feel more confident. They're no longer chasing updates because the client is focused more on the client side and the client experience. And they don't have to second guess the process because this process is clear and there's enough communication with them. They know exactly what to expect and when. And finally, the designer steps into their role as the CEO of the business. They stop being the bottleneck of their business and instead have the mental space to think about where they're taking the business, who they want to be working with, and how they can improve what they already have. Remember that briefing isn't just about saving you time on that one little project. It's about creating that clarity and trust that allows the whole business to thrive. So if you are already delegating and you feel like briefing is slowing you down, just remember this. 1, build a clear process. 2, keep your information organized. 3, flip your mindset. Briefing is saving you hours that you don't have to spend on the execution. Follow a simple framework for every handoff. That's how you're going to be able to brief faster and in a way that gives clear expectations to your team, that will give them the confidence to deliver better projects, and that's going to give you the confidence to hand off better projects to your clients and your contractor. And if you're curious about how we work with clients and the tools that we use to make briefing faster, then you can check the description below. You can download our roadmap guide to understand a little bit more about what we do with clients, or you can directly book a call with me and we can chat about what your goal is in your business and how we're going to be able to reach it together. I'll see you in the next video.